close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.
Welcome to the Howard County, Indiana Siren Vlog. Join us as we take to the cornfields of north central Indiana and film sirens across that area. For our first location, we stop off at Converse, Indiana to film the Sentry 10V doing a noon blast, even though it was raining.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
YouTube, we are now in the town of Converse, Indiana, to film this Sentry 10V doing a noon blast. Well, attempting to, because unfortunately it started raining, so we're gonna film it from the van so I don't get wet. Alright, now I'll just wait for it to go off. I'm starting to have doubts. I don't know if it's gonna go off. If I'm not mistaken. That was unexpected.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on
Our next stop of the day leads us to the town of Kokomo, Indiana, to document the STH-10 and the surprise car show. But first, here are some pictures of a record store I went to.
Turn right, then turn left.
yeah.
Alright, YouTube, we are now in the city of Kokomo at the Taylor Township Fire Department. And right here is a Federal Signal STH-10. Might be yellow, I'm not really sure because looks like it's rusting a little bit. But actually, there's also a car show over there that hopefully I can check out. But anyway, I'm gonna make my way towards the pole. I'm not gonna cross the street because I'm not gonna get myself hit. But yeah, the STH-10 at the fire department. There's also a few Eclipse 8s that are, I think, Haywire's International. I forgot what the plan is. But yeah, I would go over by the pole, but I'm not going to cross the street. But yeah, they do have a few Eclipse 8s over by the plant. Here's where it's technically located at. It's around here. And yeah, this appears to maybe be a, I don't know, I can't really tell by the motor, but yep, that's the STH-10 in Kokomo. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Alright, here I am at the Kokomo Car Show at Scoops Ice Cream. Here I am right by a Dodge Neon SRT4 showing off the 2.4 liter turbo 4-cylinder. Then I make my way to a Chevy Camaro, a 6th gen Camaro, showing off its wonderful V8 engine. And yes, unfortunately I'm doing a voiceover on my phone because of the music. And here I show the details, the other details of the Camaro. Then I make my way to show another Corvette and a Pontiac. And I'm not really sure what this one is, but it looks pretty beautiful. I mean, look at that engine. Just look at that. There's the Pontiac. And then I make my way to an older Corvette where I get spooked by a Plymouth Cuda. That'll be in a second. But here I show off the gray Corvette, show the dices, and here comes the Cuda. And I make my way to show it pulling up. And when it's pulling up, they're like, you can't hear the music very well. So I will stop talking once I get to the point. And I am now, so I'll shut up.
Yeah, what's going on, Wildland?
Look at that beautiful blue paint job and that wonderful logo. I've always wanted to see these so bad, now I have. Now I make my way to a black Mustang with that beautiful sun beaming right on it. Look at that. Then I'm assuming this is a Chevy, I'm not 100% sure. Then we have a few other old cars, and we also do have a 2nd gen Camaro Super Sport, as the logo says. I'm assuming it is a 1969. And there's the V8 engine, looking beautiful. Then I make my way to a Chevy Corvette Z06 with its LT4 V8 engine, looking pretty beautiful. And the sun is shining bright just like it is on the Mustang. And here we have another Camaro, a red painted Camaro. Got a truck. And we have more cars over here. We have a hot rod with that beautiful flame on it. Look at that big engine. And then we have a C5 Corvette and a Dodge Challenger RT Hemi. As it says, things sound beautiful in person. And yeah, more to come. Alright, here's a Jeep coming in. I'm not really sure if it's for the car show, but this one, there is a 1969 Chevy Camaro Super Sport coming in for the car show. And you actually cannot hear the music very well, so I will shut up so you guys can hear the Camaro. And yeah, here we go. That was one beautiful Camaro. Now it's time to make our way to a few other cars, shall we? We have a few other cars coming in, including a Plymouth and a Dodge Challenger. Is that a Plymouth? I'm not 100% sure. It looks a lot like it. But we got a beautiful blue paint job on it. I don't know. It seems to look like a Plymouth a bit. But then we got the Challenger coming in. There's going to be a few more coming in after this one. Then we have a Chevy Silverado coming in. It's not for the car show. It's just coming through. And here I am eating a melted ice cream on a hot summer day in July before I go back to school. Looks pretty beautiful, enjoying the cars. And then here comes a Dodge Charger coming in for the car show with a beautiful paint job. And I'm not 100% sure if the show hasn't started yet, because from what I've seen, it started at maybe 2 p.m. This was at about around the late 1 p.m.-ish. But yeah, it was still fun to see. And here comes a blue Chevy truck entering the show. Just coming in after the Charger. Just pulling up, trying to get a spot. And yes, I'm sorry, the music, I don't want to get copyrighted, so. But we do have these beautiful cars, though. Looking pretty beautiful. I keep saying beautiful. I gotta find other words. But here I am eating some ground chicken tenders and fries. And then we have more cars coming in, including a Civic and a few BMWs and a Mustang. Just look at that BMW. Look at those tires and that paint job. And yeah, that's it for the car show. Here's some pictures. After the car show, we bring ourselves to the town of Rushville, Indiana, the second to last location, to film the Model 7 going off at 3 p.m.
It's about 6 minutes before Rushville starts testing. I have my cameras all ready to go. Oh, not my shot. Alright. It's way too zoomed in. Trying to have this as perfect as possible. How does that look? What do you guys think? I don't want to have it too zoomed in though, because it might. Give me a moment. I don't know, I guess I could try that. Oh, wait, no. Out of frame. Well, before test, why don't we walk around it? Yep. at the Lions Club in Rushville. Yep. This is actually my second siren I'm filming in Rushville. First siren I ever filmed was the 2T22. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I haven't filmed the STH-10 yet though. I might pretty soon. Yeah, why not go under it? Yeah. Pretty cool. Alright, now I'm gonna see what time it is because I'm recording. Oh crap. Oh. Alright, well, gonna see the time. And yeah. I don't know if that's another siren enthusiast or what. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. Alright, I'm gonna get ready, see what time it is, and we should be ready to go. Alright, it's about 2 minutes before. That should be good. Just check my zoom out shot. Should be good. Might just move that. Alright. Probably gonna walk towards the siren. Gotta be careful because we have a Camaro coming. I don't know if he's turning. Alright, just make sure everything's recording and then I'm gonna head towards the siren. Alright, let's go. Oh my god. Really got a breath, bro. Alright, well, I'm gonna see if I can go to Greentown. Hopefully I can, but anyway, I'm gonna go catch my breath. Alright.
Our last location of the day brings us to the town of Greentown, Indiana, to tour the inactive Thunderbolt 1000 AT at the fire department.
in the town of Greentown, Indiana. Joined by some crossing gates. Don't know if there's any trains coming. Got a dog barking. And yeah, we're here for the Thunderbolt 1000 AT in all its glory. One of the very few Thunderbolts in Indiana. I think there's a total of 3, including this one. But yeah, hopefully not causing a disturbance. Some giant butterfly. And yeah, it's great to see these. Look at that. This one is actually inactive due to noise complaints, so I mean they thought about putting it into working condition again, but we have the RCM panel. Both RCM panels. And as you can tell, it's inactive. I wonder if I can go by the blower. Just be careful. So, yep, I'm assuming this is a 4M. Ooh, that's hot. Yep, Thunderbolt. We got a little spider web. That's gross. Well, here it is again. The old Thunderbolt. Really hope this thing can go into working order again. But yeah, that's the Greentown Thunderbolt.
Sad as it is, I leave the town Greentown and this vlog comes to an end. But while I get home from Greentown, I stop off at a place in Arcadia, Indiana called the Wilson Farm Market and got some of their delicious fried chicken for dinner. And let me tell you, it's pretty good. I think it might be the 3rd or 4th time I've had their chicken. But the overall rating of this trip, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. You guys got to check out some Sirens in Howard County. It was a really fun trip, a fun getaway for the weekend. And then here's a Audi R8 coming. But yeah, I think that is the end of this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.